Hello, hello, hello. It is your girl, Christine Austin L. And in this video, I am going to talk to you guys about 3 things that you can do right now while you may be stuck in the house. All right. So, during this time, we know that it is, the coronavirus is spreading, and a lot of people are not so comfortable with leaving the house right now. And some people may have already been told that they are not allowed to leave the house. But as insurance agents, we have a job to do, whether we are able to door knock or we are at home. Okay. So don't think that just because you are not able to do the normal things that you have done, which is going out and just straight door knocking on your leads, that you do not have work to do. All right. So I do want to add in between here, I am not endorsed by any life insurance company at all. And yeah, so let's get started. So the 3 things that I want to talk about in this video, the first thing is your policy holders. Okay. So if you are working with a company that keeps track of your existing clients, you want to call your company ASAP. I mean, right now, because you want to make sure that you are able to gain access to your clients. Now, with my company, we are able to call and ask for a policy holder list, and we're able to get that list in an Excel format. That is nice because you then can take that data and sort it. All right. So you can sort it in whatever order you need, so you can mark it. And I'll go into a little more detail with that in a minute. So you can ask for your policyholder list. The second list that you want to call and ask for is your NTO, which means you're not taking out. Those are clients that their first payment did not come out of the account, and your lapsed clients. You do want to ask for a report that shows all of the clients that affect your persistency, as well as, especially at this time, all the clients that you've ever written that have fallen off the books. All right. And that you also want to request it in an Excel format. Excel, you're able to manipulate the file, sort it in a way that is conducive to you to work. All right. And again, I'll go into that in a minute. The third report that you want to gain access to is your service report. All right. The service report is going to show you any clients that are past due, any clients that are almost at the lapse level. But it's easy for you to be able to work that report over the phone. Okay. So I'm going to start at the last report and go backwards. So that service report. Again, if you have clients on that service report, you want to go ahead and call the company first. You want to ask them the specifics on that client. If in fact this client is 2 weeks past due recently, or if they've been 2 weeks past due for the past year, and you may not have worked your report, so you didn't really notice it. So you want to call the company first, and you want to get the information on each one of those clients before you call the client. Okay. The reason I say that is because if you call that client and you tell them that they're 2 weeks past due, and the last 3-4 months, they know that that payment has come out of their account on time, you are going to look crazy, and they're going to feel as though, you don't know what you're talking about. So get the information from the company first. All right. Once you gain that information, now you can make the phone call, and you can make it as a courtesy call to your client. I will say, if one of my clients have been 2 weeks past due for the past year, I don't call them. I put a note in my file so that I know when I see that pop up on my report every single month, I know that that is just normal. It's just a 2-week lag. That can also happen if the client changed their due date. All right. And it was changing their due date to be a couple weeks after the original due date that you set them up. It is going to show on the report that they're 2 weeks past due every single month. So again, get the information first before you call your client. All right. So your service report is only sent to you in a PDF. So you are not able to access an Excel format. But if you are good with, software, you may have the option to change that PDF to an Excel format. But I'm not about to tell you how to do that. All right. Going to that second report, which was the NTO and lapse report. Again, this report is phenomenal. There are a lot of clients that may have fallen off the books because there was a change in their credit or debit card expiration date and they just didn't realize the payment wasn't coming out. You have individuals that had started with a policy that was too expensive and it needs to be reduced. Now, granted, these are things that you do have to do in person. Right now, with the coronavirus, they're telling us not to be in large groups of 10, and I know that's not really a large group, but 10 individuals, or less. So what we can do at this time is really work on the phones, call these individuals, get new dates that we are able to draft for those clients. If there's a change in the bank account information, get all of that information over the phone. So all you need to do is set appointments for certain areas. And when you're out for that day, you are literally going to these individuals' homes, getting their signatures, maybe getting an updated check, and keeping it moving. So you don't even have to go into the home. All right. Again, that's your NTO and your lapse report. Even if it is a client that has lapsed and it's been over a year and you have to rewrite that client, you can easily, again, with my company, you can call the company and ask for a copy of the original application, and that will go to our portal. From there, you can copy all of the information on a new application, or you can key that into your secure app and save it until you get to that client's house. Then you can enter in the banking information and get their signature. Again, you can do it right at the door. It would only take you 1 to 2 minutes. And you can do the phone verification via 3-way if you are not comfortable going into a client's home. Okay. But again, you are able to work using that phone, solidifying the deals, going and getting the signature, and that being a quick transaction. All right. Going to your policyholder list. Now, these are policyholders. These are individuals that already have a policy with us. And the best thing with this policy, what I have done is I sorted my policyholder list by birthday. So I'm looking at the clients whose birthdays were January, February, and March, because we are in March right now. Those individuals, I have sent a text message. I have called them. I've also sent letters out, first telling them happy birthday or happy belated birthday. And then second, telling them that it's time for a service appointment, that I want to go over the information that they have right now to make sure that they do have enough coverage. And if in fact they need to do an increase, that is very simple, because again, they're already a client and we have all of their information. That again is as simple: get their information down, solidify how much they want to increase, drop by the house, get a signature, and keep it moving. All right. At that point, you don't need a new check because they already have the banking information on file. And if you don't know how to do that, if you're using your secure app, and again, that's for my company, if you're using a secure app, for the routing number, you're going to put 9 zeros. For the account number, you're going to put in the policy number that they have on file. And once you submit that, of course, the company, they'll be able to see what the banking information that is and still pay you same day. Okay. So hopefully you guys have been able to gain a lot of information from this very short video, but there's tons of business. There's tons of service that we can do on our clients. Even though you may be thinking that working NTO and lapse report is not going to give you the production, right? Or it's not going to give you the advance, the immediate advance that you're used to getting. Keep in mind that those clients that NTO'd or lapsed, most of them, there was a chargeback that took place. So our company is actually going to refund that chargeback to you on the portal. And as long as there's no additional chargebacks, after 30 days, that money is released into your checking or savings account, or submitted a check, depending on how you are getting paid through the company. So that is still money. Also, your pay through, your monthly pay through will grow. When these clients are put back on the books, your monthly income is going to increase. Okay. That is very important. But not even as important as it is that you are helping these clients. You've already sat with these individuals. You've already loved on them. You've always already provided a sense of security for them. It is our job to go back and make sure that we can help them if at all possible. Some people will not sign back up, and that's okay. You can mark them off of your list and keep moving. All right. But there are tons of work that needs to be done. And even if you are a brand new agent and you do not have a large book of business, one, you can check with your manager to see if there's anything, any orphan clients that you can help and you can service. Two, you can call back individuals that you did service and you just let them know, hey, you're checking on them, want to make sure that everything is all right. You can check to make sure that they're not sick or anything like that. And then let them know, listen, you want to make sure that you are there to be able to help their family members and their close friends. And ask for those referrals right over the phone. Ask them to give you the names and numbers of their very close loved ones, that in the event that something were to happen, that we would be there to take care of them as well. All right. So it may be time to get a little uncomfortable, to do some things that you may not want to do, which is use that phone, but get out of your own head, get out of your own way. There is lots and lots of work for us to do, even in the comfort of our home. All right. So please like if you enjoyed this video, share it to somebody else that could use this information, especially right now. And make sure that if you are not a subscriber, hit that bell and subscribe so that you're notified whenever I upload any videos. All right. As always, leave your comments down below. And with that, we're out. Until the next video, be safe.